Right, welcome back, folks. Cape Rugby TV, we're of course continuing with broadcasting to our friends and fans of Western Province Rugby, but specifically under these conditions, we are looking at spreading the message to stop the spread of the coronavirus. It's critical at this time that everybody stay at home and everybody stays isolated. And in addition to that, we're of course giving you some activities that you can do at home. Everybody's struggling under difficult conditions to make it work, and we will keep advising you as best we can during the course of the isolation period. But joining me, as you've seen through the show being a little bit different now, joining me on the line via Skype is one of our very regular panel members and certainly a stalwart of Western Province Rugby and a hero to many club rugby fans is Dollie. Ish, how are you doing that side?
Hi JP. We're speaking here under different circumstances in different locations, but I think the one thing that's consistent is it's the same show.
Ish, how are you finding things on your side?
Yeah, it's a bit different, but I think the great thing about the human body is it adapts. I mean, we're in day 5 now, and spending a lot of time with the family, cleaning up in the house, making food, washing the kids. It's becoming the daily norm within the Dollie household.
Ish, for the players out there, you must be reaching out to a lot of the guys. They must be communicating with you. Times are not easy for them.
No, absolutely not. I mean, the league actually supposed to have started this week coming up. So, yeah, it's I think rugby at this point in time is probably the least of the people's worries, considering what's happening not only around the world, but currently in South Africa as well. And I think we got to look at the bigger picture that people's lives are at stake. And we need to make sure that we're putting in all the measures to make sure that life is sacred, and we got to look after that before we can actually think about, throwing a rugby ball around and running against each other and tackling each other.
Ish, the players, are they themselves keeping busy? Are they staying informed?
Yeah, it's a bit difficult. However, we've tried to, if I can share it with a lot of clubs out there, we created sort of a WhatsApp group where we every week there's a different. Got to do the challenge as best as they can, and the winner will receive maybe a club T-shirt or some supplements or just something to keep them motivated. And I must say that these guys are very creative. And the body adapts. The human body can do some various interesting things when put in certain situations, and it's great to see the creativity within the group. And if I can share, I mean, every week we have a different challenge. This week we had a skills challenge, and guys would use some toilet papers, some tennis balls, and I mean a lot of people have seen it on social media. And this is just some ways to keep these guys active. We also encourage guys to send through their workouts. They have these interesting apps on their phone to record their workouts. And it's great to see that they're making the best of the situation.
Ish, just staying on that topic there, of course at the moment it's important that people stay busy, they don't go outside, and when they do to perform those essential services like going to maybe get medical advice or get the groceries, you've got to still adhere to those medical advisements that's been coming out from government of washing your hands, not sneezing, coughing into a public space, cough into the all these things. Is that a message that you guys are sharing with the players?
Absolutely. Since the president gave his nation address speech, I think it was last week, Sunday, we've been very much on it in terms of spreading the message and being in line with what the government has, keeping safe, staying at home, washing our hands. I mean, my son and daughter has gone through washing their hands and singing the happy birthday song like 3 times. I know it out of my head.
All right, folks, we've got Ishma Dollie on the line there with us. Of course, under these conditions, Wi-Fi, communication via Wi-Fi is a little bit more tricky. So bear with us. I'm sure that you can still hear Ishmael's specific message there about washing hands and staying behind doors and staying active. We're going to try and connect to Ish one more time and just see whether or not we can reach him. Ish, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Right, well, you're still with us. Ish, but I think we're gonna leave it at that. Hopefully, we'll get some videos or some messages and shout outs from the players, and we'll certainly be crossing to you on a regular basis to see how you guys are doing there under the lockdown conditions.
Absolutely, we look forward to it, and just to each and every South African out there, stay safe, stay home, wash your hands, and yeah, look after yourself.
Right, folks, that's of course Unimil coach and former Western Province Rugby and Stormers and many other teams player, Ishmael Dollie. Certainly a hero to many of us here in Cape Town, just speaking to us about what it is that they're doing at their club, and of course in his personal space about making sure that that we fight this spread of the coronavirus together. All right, we're going to take a bit of a break. Remember, we've still got a number of folks joining us on Skype this evening. We're hoping to catch up with Ruben Riffel. We'll speak to Rito Klongwane from the DHL Stormers, and a number of other folks reaching out to us just to share their messages and tell us what it is that they're up to. We'll be back with you in a second.